We need options at the theaters because the weather's sort of going down the drain in the short term. It'll perk up before we get to spring, but in the meantime, we're starting out mostly cloudy, mostly dry on the west coast. But have a look at that well-developed jet stream. You know something ominous is coming our way. And it gets here later this afternoon with the worst of it coming tonight and tomorrow morning. That colder air from the north gets pinched off so that over the next couple of days, we'll see our temperature on the rise again. That's more like it. And we'll start to add some sun to our forecast, too. There's some sun right now in the western prairie outlook due to that high-pressure ridge. We have a little bit of a snowy system tracking through southern sections of Manitoba, but it hits the brakes, unable to push its way through that high-pressure ridge, which has much more cold air embedded in it. It's going to be sunny in Toronto today, one of the few spots in southern Ontario that actually thaws out 6 degrees. Ottawa's high 0 in the sun. Montreal -1. Quebec City -4. So lots of sunshine in eastern Canada, but it is cold. And again, a bit of a northwest wind making it feel even chillier than those posted highs. Some clearing across much of Saskatchewan into Alberta for today. Not here on the west coast. We don't get any sunshine today, but it's quite a few hours before that rain gets here. We pick it up on the Doppler radar approaching the west coast of the island, and there's a little bit of I guess a bit of a ripple in the jet stream, which should pull that rain up the Sunshine Coast somewhat, and then it gets here mid to late afternoon. So eventually the weather pattern goes down the drain. That's later on today. Tonight, all rainy and windy into Saturday morning. So tomorrow afternoon, with a strong southwest wind, we should chase away all the rain, chasing away some of the clouds. A little clearing develops tomorrow afternoon, and then Sunday, the better of the two this weekend, 10 degrees. That'll put a ribbon on what has been a ridiculously cold and snowy winter season. So we look ahead to early spring, and how about that? At least starting out in style with 13 degrees for a high on Monday. That is your first full day of spring. Riaz, over to you.
Bring on the spring. We like that, Russ. Thanks so much for a look at the forecast.